Pearl Jam, another one of our favorite bands, have made 186 live shows available on a new digital hub. It's called Deep. This comes from Loudwire. Yeah, it's called Deep. It includes bootlegs from different tours that the band have done throughout the 2000s. This is not new for Pearl Jam. They already did the bootleg series where they were releasing different shows on CD for many years. But it's cool because if you go on this online archive, I was actually fiddling around with it a little bit before we recorded the podcast here. You can create your own Pearl Jam show set list. You can link it up with your Spotify account or your Apple Music account.
Cool.
You can go through the different shows. You can add songs to this playlist and then create your own custom Pearl Jam playlist. So I was putting together my own custom playlist with a bunch of my favorite songs. So I was thinking, some stuff from Versus, Vitalogy, No Code Yield. That's kind of my favorite Pearl Jam era. But what do you think of this, Dave? This is pretty cool if you're a fan of Pearl Jam and their live shows, which have always been fantastic.
Oh yeah, man, this is great. Pearl Jam has been doing this forever. Like they've always been on like the cutting edge of making sure that fans can get bootlegs and stuff. Like I remember a couple, like probably like 10 years ago, right when flash drives were coming out, like you could at the merch stand pay $25 and they take your money and you get a ticket. And at the end of the show, you go back to the merch stand and they give you a flash drive with the show you just watched.
Yeah.
On the flash drive. Like that's, you know what I mean?
Which
They're
is
ahead of their
revolutionary
time.
at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm talking like 15 years ago. So like the fact that they're doing shit like this now, like, let's be honest, like eventually the way everything's going to be with apps and, you're just going to get the Pearl Jam app and you're going to have the Pearl Jam channel that casts to your TV. And, that's how things are going to end up. And they're definitely on the cutting edge of all that all the time. And they treat their fans right. They go above and beyond, whether it's like custom merchandise in each city or custom posters for each city. Like they always have so many things. It's easy to be a fan of that band, I feel.
Yeah, for sure. And Radiohead did something similar recently. They have an online hub too. I think it's called The Library or something similar to that, where they have different live shows and different things that you can go on there and access. And then we're talking about Weezer. Rivers did something recently where he had his website, riverscuomo.com. I think he did it for a project that he was doing for some sort of class where he released different compilations of their demos, of his demos in different formats for, $10 a pop. You get, however many demos, and they're all in different stages of development and that kind of thing. So I think it's cool that these bands are allowing fans to dig a little bit deeper into their archives, especially when it's a band like Pearl Jam or Radiohead or Weezer, where they have that massive hub of content to make it available for fans. In this case with Pearl Jam, making it available for free is really, really cool. I think it's super enjoyable to be able to fiddle around with a band's library like that.
Yeah, and they've been doing packages too for years and years where they allow fans to buy like certain tours or certain sections of touring from year to year, like
right.
2005 to 2010, the ultimate edition, and it's a vinyl and a bunch of CDs and a bunch of singles. And,
Mars Volta's
they're
doing
awesome,
something
man.
like that coming out.
Yeah, Mars Volta's releasing the demo versions of the songs that appeared on the record. So it's like, pretty much like different takes of what we all know because they're earlier versions of. I think that's what it is. I haven't deep dived yet, but it looks awesome. I love the Mars Volta too. So especially the first record.
If you had to pick a couple of Pearl Jam songs that you would put in your ultimate set list, what would they be off the top of your head? For me, maybe, Glorified G, Daughter, maybe Do the Evolution. I think that would go in there somewhere. And they vary up their set lists all the time. So there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah, I love Do the Evolution. That's a good one. I love lots of stuff from 10 too. Like
go back
to Alive and all those songs they're awesome, man. Pearl Jam's a great band. I've seen them a bunch of times, and they great live show. And Eddie's always passing around glasses of wine. And, I've seen them before. I know, like they were Madison Square Garden show.
I had that show on DVD. I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I was actually lucky enough when we saw them one year in Chicago. where Ben Harper was playing at the same festival,
Right.
and so we got our own Ben Harper, Eddie Van Halen or Eddie Vedder moment. But yeah, it's awesome. Like I just dig the band, man. They write great
Yeah.
great rock songs. You know, awesome.
Classic. Of course. All right. Well, yeah, you can definitely go on there. Go to check it out on the Pearl Jam website. If you're a member of the 10 Club or not, you should check out the deep online archive.